In this video, we are going to see about what are the different basic elements of a digital communication system. So previously you might have studied what is meant by a communication. So communication means the transfer of information from a source to the receiver. That is from a transmitter to a receiver. So whenever we are sending information from transmitter to receiver, there is a need to design a medium through what medium we can transfer the data from one source to the receiver. So the medium is usually referred as a channel in any type of communication system. So we need three different blocks as a basic building blocks for any type of communication system, that is transmitter, channel and receiver. So when we are communicating, there are different type of communication systems, that is analog communication, digital communication, wireless communication or any other type of satellite communication systems also. So whenever we are choosing a particular channel, the channel should be specific for a particular type of communication. So mostly the channel will be taken as a analog channel. So whatever the process happening inside the transmitter and the receiver can be either analog or it can be a digital. In analog communication system, the transmission and receiving processing steps will be in terms of analog. But when we go for digital communication system, the transmitter as well as the receiver processing steps will be in terms of digital. So all the processing inside both the transmitter and the receiver will be in terms of digital signal processing. So this is the entire block diagram which shows the basic elements of a digital communication system. So compared to the analog system, the digital communication system is more advantageous. It is having more reliability, secure, as well as the error rate will be very much reduced when compared to the analog communication. So due to more advantages among the digital communication system is better when compared to the analog communication. So here the basic building block involves the input transducer and analog to digital converter, source encoder, channel encoder and digital modulator and digital to analog converter. These are the blocks that is present inside a transmitter that is used in a digital communication system. And next to the transmitter, there will be a channel which acts as the transmission medium. This medium is used to transfer the data or information from the transmitter to the receiver. So third block is the receiver in communication system. Here the receiver consists of many sub-blocks, that is digital, demodulation and analog to digital converter, channel decoder, source decoder and output transducer and digital to analog converter. So first let us see the concept behind the transmitter. The first block used in the transmitting section is input transducer and analog to digital converter. So any source, the source will generate any type of information like text, image or video or any other multimedia information. So the source is actually analog. So in order to perform digital communication, the processing that are happening inside the transmitter should be digital. So for that we have to first convert the input analog information into a digital information by using analog to digital converter, and the input transducer is used to observe any type of source and convert that into an analog parameter. So the analog parameter again it is converted into digital by using ADC, that is analog to digital converter. And the second block in the transmitter is the source encoder. Source encoder is actually used to add redundancy to the information in order to reduce the error rate. And third block is the channel encoder, which removes the redundancy and also reduces the effect of errors that are present due to the effect of the channel. So we have to reduce the channel noise by using the channel encoder. And next block is the digital modulator. As we all know, the modulation is a scheme that is used to convert the low frequency information into a high frequency information that is suitable for long distance communication. So here the digital modulation involves we can use either amplitude shift keying, phase shift keying, or frequency shift keying. So instead, nowadays we are using more advanced digital modulation schemes like quadrature phase shift keying, quadrature amplitude modulation, minimum shift keying, and Gaussian minimum shift keying. So depending upon the advancement in the technology, we can use any type of digital modulation scheme. So this digital modulation absorbs the digital data and convert into a high frequency signal by using a analog carrier. Okay, the carrier is always a analog, but the information which is given as the input to the digital modulator is digital. That's why it is called digital modulator. And digital to analog converter converts the digital modulated information into a analog information. So why we are converting this into analog? Because the channel will accept only the analog information. The channel is always the analog. Only the processing that are happening inside the transmitter and the receiver will be the digital processing. So the analog signal is given as input to the channel. So the channel is a transmission medium between the transmitter and the receiver. It will add the noise and interferences along with the signal. So again the channel added noise added signal is given as input to the digital demodulation. So digital demodulation converts this analog signal again into a digital data by using the analog to digital converter. So the digital information is given to the channel decoder in order to remove the error rate. Okay, so remove the noise that are present in the signal due to the effect of the channel. And then next block is the source decoder. It is the reverse process of the channel encoder that removes the redundancy, and then it is given to the output transducer. The output transducer will first convert the digital into analog signal, and the analog signal which is suitable for the sync information. So in this way the data or analog information is given to the transmitter, passed through the channel and received in the receiver. So this is the entire block and operations that are happening inside a digital communication system. This is the basic building block used for any type of digital communication system. Thank you.